Alrighty. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, our little Eorzean retrospective. It's been a while since we last met, so I've actually been doing quite a few things in the background. So as you can see, I've gotten a few classes. I've got Dragoon ready to go. And, well, I haven't done the job quest, that's the thing. And what is this? Right. I've also been doing a lot of side content. You know, just to level up all the other classes. And I think out of everyone, the lowest I've got is... yeah, just Pugilist. No. Thaumaturge, because, I don't know what it is, just... I'm fine, you know, doing... you know, normal mage-like stuff in-game, but for some reason, I find it boring to watch. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's just me being weird. But regardless, we have some main story to do. Also, that Viera has been there for the past 3 days. I don't know what they're doing. Other than just... or rather, I don't know how they haven't been flagged for getting kicked out. Because I could have sworn the system would auto-ping somebody if they've just been doing one action over and over. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's actually continue the main story, yes? Also, if you've noticed, Navi is also here. They're just getting food at the moment. Right, Vesper Bay. And yeah, don't ask how I got this one. This little guy followed me. One of my retainers brought him back to me after, like, a quick exploration. I didn't even know he was in, like, the loot pool for that. But apparently, this little guy is a minion drop from Dawntrail. I don't know which fight specifically, but yeah, I just have a little dog. Watch this. If you pet him, he reacts. Isn't he adorable? Anyway, let's continue. Oh, in regards to the Arkveld fight, currently I'm just trying to get a team together. There are a few people who I know who are willing to do the fight. It's just we're missing a few, because it is an 8-man, not a 4-man like we originally thought. So, yeah, we're missing a few people. Anyway, so last I recall, we helped find Flamin, which is Minfilia's mother. I wonder what's next. Okay, so we're... oh, so this represents our move. Or our moving. Oh, right, that's for the binding coils. Still haven't done this. Or this. Yeah, I'm working on it. And yeah, I have also been working on my crafters for a bit. You know, just to catch them up. So, you know. There you are. I don't need these, I'm good, thanks. Oh boy, what's the primal now? Ah, so even I can appreciate a man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. Really? Even though I'm running around delivering letters? But since you're here, mayhap you be keen on having a look around the Science new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Yep. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be a good as place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Oh, hold on. Oh, what now, Tataru? We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. No, apparently things are not alright. Another primal was summoned. Although if it's Garuda again, then... like, I've smacked Garuda a couple times already doing my roulettes. Alright, what is it this time? Like, we just left from this place, and already we were told, hey, can you come back? We forgot something. Oh, there you are. Hey. I think this is the part where people started getting annoyed with the whole concept of the Waking Sands, because, like I mentioned, we literally just left. Why are you asking us to come back? Alright, Minfilia, what's wrong? I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Of course. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Rowan. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. The talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Oriange says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moguls guard beyond such follies. Suffice to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hilua, or Hula? How do you pronounce that? Is it Hialui? Because I know... whatever. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Rowan. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Yeah, this is my job, Minfilia. You don't need to be so patronizing. Oh, so it was not... Is this the good king? Because it's been a while. I'll take the money, thank you. Uh-oh. Not long ago, the Mughal Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Mughal kind, one which imperil the entire Twelves would if left unchecked. You provide an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. Oh dear, I think this is the good king. Oh no. I believe the Lotus Stand is by the Conjurers Guild. Yep. Alright, buddy, let me through. Hello. Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Koopa. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but not... Calm yourself, Kooplo Cop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful I am that you have come, Rowan, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kooplo Cop has brought to us some most unsettling developments. It would seem that good King Mogomog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. Oh no. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I cannot myself say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kooplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine, Koopo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mogomog XII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time has come to leave Koopo. That the realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogomog XII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Koopo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And this is how we Moogles came to this land, Koopo. All of us except good King Mogomog XII, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogomog XII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. You who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not known power to defend themselves, were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think that the Moggles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that they may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied on to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Moggles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mogamog XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the Silps who summoned Ramu, you mean? Huh. We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever, or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Rowan, confront good King Mogamog XII and drive him from our midst. Alright. I mean, it is my job. Oh, humbly, I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Moguls Guard and their liege lord is concealed by the magical wards. Brother E. Sumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Reading is hard. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Or rather, reading out loud is. Now we get to fight a Mughal god. That'll be interesting. Welcome, Rowan, welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mogamog XII is of great comfort. To me and the elementals both. As I am sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. I mean, I can go right now. The wards bearing access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the self-same method employed 5 years ago when the King was first summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kuplo Kop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moguls Guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moguls might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kuplo Kop's keystones, Rowan. Pray, go to him, and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Wait. You said we didn't have to kill him. Okay. Well, no, we're not fighting. We're not killing him, but also I hear myself peeking out of your mic. That's how I knew you were back.
No, you know I was back because I unmuted.
No, I knew you were back because I could hear myself coming out of your mic.
Well, no, I had myself muted until just now.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm about to commit regicide.
First time?
I mean, to be fair, it's the first time that I've done it against something so fluffy.
Oh, okay.
Also, you are very loud for some reason, which is good, but... Also, can you...
My mic's probably... Yeah, I'm actually already doing audio check.
Okay.
Just, waiting for ads.
Of course.
Okay, so I can hear us pretty well. Let me deafen.
Okay. You know, I never knew Moggle Palms came in any other color than red.
Well, I can hear the like text noise,
Can you hear
but
like?
well,
Yeah,
right now
there's no
there's not
music
any
at.
music. It's just you
Yeah,
talking to
there's no
the.
music. Yeah, there's no music in the scene. Oh well, time to slay the king.
And just for context, the reason why I keep muting is because I don't think the stream wants to hear the sounds of Navi slurping ramen.
I mean, this is true.
Like, that's just rude as hell.
Yeah. Oh no, I have to escort. This is where they introduce escort quests? I could have sworn they introduced them later.
Technically, you encounter them earlier if you were doing lev quests for combat classes.
No, but in the story, I mean.
No, I think this is actually like the only time where you just straight up have to escort them like this.
I mean, fair enough.
It just gets, replaced with the much more obnoxious stealth mission.
You mean hiding behind a tree and waiting for them to leave, and then the game yells at you that you lost track of them?
Yeah, it's more like at least in that case, it's still pretty damn obvious when they're going to turn around because there will almost always be a conveniently placed rock or a wall nearby.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, I have way too much experience shadowing people in Assassin's Creed to have ever failed those.
So where are you in Dawntrail, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll be honest, I'm not at Dawntrail yet because the Legion Remix event for World of Warcraft came out, and I've been waiting for that for literal months. Like, ever since it got announced.
Ah.
So I got sucked back into that.
So you've been cavorting about in... Are you Alliance or are you Horde?
Depends on what race I want to play, really. Most of the time it's Alliance, but if I'm playing a Horde, it's probably for Blood Elf.
Ah, I see.
Like, for Legion Remix, I made my Warrior a Night Elf because I actually hadn't touched Warrior at all in War Within, which is weird considering Warrior is like one of my go-to comfort food classes.
Comfort food classes? What the hell?
Like it's what I play when I want to just veg out and be completely like comfortable with my class.
Okay, fair enough. But I've never heard a class be referred to as comfort food.
But for the Paladin character, I already have Healing Paladin on retail, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll make it a Blood Elf. Okay, yeah, so now that I can actually hear, like, game audio perfectly fine, like I'm hearing the combat music.
Yeah, because, like, for some reason, again, there's no music at night, but...
Yeah, that's just something that happens from time to time. I think it's mostly noticeable in Realm Reborn areas.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's until Heavensward and Heavensward onward, where there's a separate track for day and night.
Hmm.
Because I know for a fact Stormblood has it. I don't know if Heavensward does. I want to say it does.
Hmm.
What the hell is the... Hold on a minute. Oh, there it is. Was looking for the spill-proof cap to my cups.
A what?
Like those really fancier, bigger cups that have the screw on top that makes it really hard for stuff to spill everywhere.
Ah, alright. Alright, so get over here, nerd. We have to go smack the king.
Okay, well I'm on, so let me switch to Reaper.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on 6.2 right now.
That was fast.
Yeah, that's 6.2, yeah. Well, you are playing a tank.
Yeah. And as we've proven in other roles, that doesn't mean a damn thing. So, like, I know I'm probably not the first to mention this, but this music just gives me, like, Danny Elfman vibes. Like, real Nightmare Before Christmas, you know?
Yeah, all I hear is, "This is Halloween, dun 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 dun." And the only reason I know what that freaking song sounds like is because Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah,
It is ingrained in my goddamn head.
I figured you'd say that. You know, unlike, you know, watching the actual movie.
Dude, look, let me put it like this. The last movie, like, okay, until the Mario movie, the last movie I saw when it premiered was 300.
So you didn't even watch the Sonic movie. How
No, I
disappointing.
didn't. No, trust me, I wanted to. But it's just, you know, money was tight, and I think, I don't remember if Caleb and Allie went to watch it. But yeah, I wanted to.
Now, if I recall correctly, it's the extreme mode where you have to stagger, like, the takedowns.
Yeah, in the extreme there's a kill order.
It's like there's a kill order and not a stagger. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think, like,
you have to kill them in a very specific order in EX.
Because I know, like, the white mage and the black mage is, like, the priorities, right? Because if you don't take them down, you just die.
From what I recall, yeah, it's like black mages. It's either black. Yeah, the two mages are, I believe, priority. It's been so long since I've done this fight on EX.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, actually, yeah. The last time I did this fight for EX was way back when I used to be in the Brain Scratch FC, like pre-Heaven's Ward.
For mount farming?
Yeah.
Also, I do like the little detail that the black mage didn't know the dance, so just panicked. And it's like, I remember when I did this fight the first time, like doing the EX, I think like the biggest solution came to just listening to the lyrics of the song to figure out what each Moogle does. Instead of, you know, experiencing it head on.
I hate how much of an earworm this song is. Like, it's just obnoxious enough that you hate it, but just catchy enough that it will get stuck in your head.
You sound upset.
I am.
Why are you mad? It is just silly song.
It's more that I have, like, there was, like, on the occasion where you are doing this and you, like, the snowball chance it out where you just have a group that has no freaking clue how this fight works, you can be stuck here for
a while.
Yeah. And I think like you have to do the EX version of this fight for like part of the relic weapon, I think.
The EX?
I might be misremembering.
Uh-oh, have to move.
I'm not gonna do what I want.
Was it worth it?
I did it the smart way.
And what's the smart way?
Waiting for the, oh, that's a double tech buster. That's a double tech buster. I'm getting away from that.
Nabby, come here.
No, fuck off.
What's wrong? I just wanted to give you a hug.
No, but because
oh,
what
no,
I
we
usually
killed
do
the
is
king.
I just wait for the first one to disappear and then I teleport to where that was. I do the
Fair.
same thing for the Goldbird fight and the Dead Ends.
So I think we just committed regicide.
And it's okay. They're primal. They weren't alive in the first place.
But they were their god. Or that they were the king. We just killed the king. Wait, so does that make us the king?
No, you cannot. You cannot. It's prison rules, bitch, for the Mughals. This does not work on prison rules.
Yeah, but unless the king had like a son or something, or like a child, then you know.
I don't want to think about Mughals procreating. Thank you very much.
Well, then how would you explain there being so many of them?
Magic.
What, they just like douse themselves in water and all of a sudden they cough up a fur ball and it grows and turns into a little Moogle baby?
Magic mitosis. Moogletosis? No, Mogtosis. There we go.
So but that doesn't answer the question. So are we technically the king? Since we, ousted the original?
No, that just makes us a usurper.
But we're still a king.
Of a fashion, but not their king.
Ha ha!
Actually, no. When you said, are we a king now, I should have said, no, that's not until Stormblood.
Not really, no.
I mean, you see where I'm going with it, though.
I see where you're going from, but, like, no. But, like, it's still technically incorrect.
Yeah, hold on, it's like...
Alright, we beat the Mughals, now what?
Oh, right, I mentioned I would tell you about what happened with Mario Party earlier.
Oh yeah, you were playing that. What happened?
So, okay, you remember the Yoshi's Beach level from Mario Party 1, right?
That's the... Oh, the one with the...
It's the one
Yoshi
with
stuck
the
in the center?
hole.
The one with the Yoshi stuck in the center?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Do you want to know how many turns it took us for us to get the first goddamn star?
I'm amazed that it took you more than, like, 3.
It took us 9.
How?
People kept landing on the green spots, so the star kept getting moved around.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So when I was playing Wario because I figured, you know what, it'll be funny to be lore accurate me, fat fuck. And
go on.
So I'm sitting here consistently with the most coins, and I only got taken down a peg once when Caleb got Bowser Revolution, which him and Allie had no coins anyways, because Caleb decided it'd be funny to make the toll right off the bat 10.
Look, at least he's not that kind of guy who makes the toll 50. Because
Probably would if he had the coins to get away with it. But,
oh my god.
Well, no. The other thing is that halfway, like he was already kind of high, and by the end of it, he was just blasted. So anytime I got the AI on my team, it was just a free win.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I think probably the funniest bit was. Oh, hang on.
What's up? Up.
I think he's dealing with dog aggro.
Alright, go check.
I don't think he needs me to do it. He knows I'm on stream.
Well, go check anyways.
Okay. Okay, no, I misunderstood. It wasn't dog aggro. It's he's just going to sleep.
Okay. So do you have to keep it down now?
Just a little bit. It should be fine once he actually conks out.
Alright.
But there was one bit where Allie looks at me and she says, like, because we're around the same spot, and she basically says, if you land on that green space, you are not going to like what happens next. And then she proceeds to land on the green space.
So she screwed herself.
Yeah. For all 15 turns, she didn't get a single damn star.
Damn. She didn't even, attempt to use, a boo bell or anything?
Like, I don't think... No, we only had it going for 15 turns.
You can still use a boo bell.
We never got one.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
It was really funny because at one point, the CPU, DK, got the golden pipe, and I'm just like, okay, I need to drain their coin so they don't get a chance to use it. they have the coins needed to get the star after using it. But in their infinite wisdom, they use their custom dice block to go through the swamp and land on the green spot to make it go the other spot. Like, what?
The other side of the map?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe to screw the person behind them? I don't know.
Maybe.
So who ended up winning overall?
Me. But what happened was, like, Caleb was pretty close to it, and I see, because I had a swap block, and I had a 1 in 3 chance of actually getting what I wanted. Ended up swapping with Caleb, so I was within range of the star, and I had to roll an 8. I'm just like, there's no way I get this in 1 turn. I proceed to roll a 10.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And while Caleb did catch up to me in stars with the bonus stars, yeah, he still had way more coins. Bitch. Dude, Allie could not catch a fucking break that game.
Oh my god. You dunked on her, then I dunked on her.
It wasn't even intentional either. It's just like her coin count was just not allowed to go above 0. If it wasn't the toll, it was some other fuck shit.
Oh, she got so mad. when I said that motherfucker
Do I want to know what you guys did?
So he set the swamp toll to 10 coins right off the bat.
twice.
Yeah, twice. He did it for both of them
Why?
because he wanted to be. He did it for the lulz.
Because I played a fucking
Yeah, you didn't win shit. Fair enough. Yeah, right now I'm just still eating my ramen, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be muted because, again, eating.
Slurpage.
Yeah, eating on an open mic is just fucking rude.
Oh no, someone came into the office and knocked her out. Oh no, who could have done this? Oh god, why is my headache flaring up? Oh Jesus. Like, we literally left you alone for 5 minutes. Oh. Right. That is a bad time to walk in, Tataru. Oh, wait. Can she not? Oh, right. She doesn't have the echo.
Actually, yeah, I think, if I recall, the only scions who are confirmed to have the echo are you,
Yustola.
and then... Does Yustola have the echo?
Yeah, she does.
I could have sworn it was just the Warrior of Light, Kryl, and Ehrenwald.
Ehrenwald? When did he get the echo?
I think like when you first meet him, they outright state that he is blessed with the echo.
I highly doubt the Gleaner had the echo.
Ehrenwald's not a gleaner. You're thinking of Ehrenville. I'm talking about Ehrenwald, the huge, he's the, Alamegan son, like the half Alamegan
We
dude.
haven't
Yes,
met him yet.
Okay. Well, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, there was a. Okay, I didn't realize you were doing a bit.
Yeah,
I'm stupid. Okay.
we knew this.
Man, fuck you. I'm going back to you.
So, like, Minfilia, we left you alone for 5 minutes. How did you manage to piss off an Ascian? Jesus. Though she would have really been screwed if, you know, that Ascian decided to take her.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest gripes with Minfilia and ARR. Is like she's literally just legally distinct Princess Elise or Princess Peach.
I wouldn't say Elise. Not by any stretch of the means.
My point is that they get captured a lot.
Yeah. But at least Minfilia kinda redeems herself. Kind of.
I've got a whole ass like tangent on that, but that's going into heavy spoilers, so I'm not going.
Yeah, that's going into Shadowbringers.
Plus, from what I've heard, Minfilia actually does have a major part in the story in 1.0. So,
He does.
but I wouldn't know because I never really got the chance to play 1.0 because my computer caught fire trying to run that thing.
Really? It wasn't as resource intensive. At least compared to actual 14.
When I was in like this was, I think, during the online beta.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't, like, Limsa was like 1 frame per second.
Jesus Christ, was it because there was that many people, or too many water textures?
I couldn't tell you.
But I will ask you this, Navi.
What's up?
Can your PC run League of Legends?
I'm not playing League. You'd have to pay me.
No, I'm saying if it can, then it could definitely run 14 back in the day. Or 14 1.0.
Maybe it just had the settings too high or something. I don't know.
Could be. I just love how you immediately said, no, I am not touching that game with a 10-foot pole. Why do you not like League of Legends, Nave? You sound like it hurt you.
Because here's the thing. I have enough foresight to know that getting sucked into that game is going to kill my mental health.
And yet you played Marvel Rivals for how long?
I never said I played comp.
Didn't you play Overwatch comp?
I dabbled in it.
Oh, hey. What are you doing all the way out here?
I want to say I got to, like, silver in Overwatch. And it was just like, I'm just like, you know what, I'll just stick to quick play. It's much more chill there.
So, don't you think it's kind of weird that no one else reacts to the guy in fancy white robes and a blood red mask? Does no one else find that weird? No?
I mean, have you seen the kind of people that hang out in Limsa? He's probably the least weird thing that they've seen.
I mean... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Like, the weird thing is, I can't report that, because you're right.
The next update drops for that game.
Which update? Or what, for what game?
For Outcome Memories. Because I won't have to worry about fucking Rage Mode anymore.
I thought Rage Mode was like a key component, like, at least for the killer.
No, it's specifically for 2011X. Colossus doesn't have it. Fleetway doesn't have. Like, yeah, it's exclusive to 2011X. Colossus is very much more of a brawler. Like they handle, like if you played a killer in DBD, you'll feel right at the Colossus.
I just find it weird that Sonic has his own Dead by Daylight version. Except, like, do the survivors really do nothing but just run around?
They can fight back. Like,
no, because at least like in Dead by Daylight, you have an objective. You know, fix the generators. But
yeah,
in
some games do. Some very more games do now. I think Forsaken has like generators or something. I've never played it. I'd have to ask Mark.
What is? I'm assuming Forsaken is like another Sonic Dead by Daylight game.
No, it's just a relaxation game.
Oh.
It's like the first, like, what was, like, if there was a Sonic A74 game that predates, like, and then would go to be, it would be a disaster. Like, it was the game that inspired Outcome Memories.
Okay.
And it's like, I didn't get to play TD before it got shut down.
By Sega or?
I'm assuming by Sega. My guess is maybe there's some kind of modification, but there's no information on it. That's it. But for what it's worth, I really did. It's like, I wanted, if I'm gonna play a horror game, I want to get a fight back.
I mean, fair enough.
It's one of the reasons why I...
But at the same time, though, like, when doing, like, a... What is it, like an 8v1 kind of game? And your only objective is to literally run around? I kind of want to do something else, you know?
Oh, no, you see, the objective is just survive. My objective is also dunk on the killer. Does that get me killed more often than not? Yes, but it is fun. It's particularly funny when you piss off the killer enough that they go out of their way to just hunt you down and they can't catch you.
Hmm.
It's like that's what I tell anyone who wants to pick up Cream is that like as Cream you don't have any stuns. Your main source of staying alive is good movement, and I mean that. Like the one ability she could use aggressively only pushes the killer or an ally away, gives you a speed boost.
Okay.
That and it's like, well, yes, you mentioned the 1v8 thing. It only turns into a jumping simulator if the group of survivors is much more skilled than the killer. But if you have proper like target priority, that's gonna fall apart real quick.
Hmm. Ray returned to the waking sands. Can I not just call you, Minfilia? Do I have to go back?
Guardians could be listening in.
We got rid of them. We literally kicked them out.
No, okay. Phrase the Asians could be listening in.
And they already made it pretty clear that they're kind of omnipresent. Kind of. And even then, I just beat the crap out of 4 of their, like, casters, so, you know. What else are they gonna throw at me? Yeah, so he's something, Mother Crystal's light is fading, something, we're gonna die, something. You attacked him first. Minfilia? You wanna talk about that? Yeah, I know he stabbed you in the chest with the Blade of Dark, but you attacked him first. What? You want to mention that?
She'll walk it off.
Oh yeah, he also said that, yeah, the world is gonna end, you know, like the other guy did, so, you know. Why did you give me 2 flasks of Void Scent Blood? Better question is, why do you have Void Scent Blood?
Don't worry about it. Better pick up that phone.
Nah. It's probably a spam message. Yep.
I was not expecting Hoyoverse to cook as hard as they did with Sambi's buffs.
I mean, to be fair, Silver Soldier Anby kind of needed it.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It's like she, like I hate to put it like this, but pre-buffs, Sambi felt like a A rank.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Especially like her output, even with her Wenjin, felt lacking. And
yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, and
like,
I have
she
the
was-
Wenjin, so.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Let me actually boot up Star Rail, or not Star Rail. Jesus Christ, no.
Star Rail. You still play it?
No. Emmy was telling me that apparently the new version of Dom Hung is you get him for free when you log in.
You do.
What it's like, one, that requires me to update the game, and two, I'm not getting sucked back into fucking Star Rail.
What's wrong, Navi?
Do you realize how
You
many
said-
months I've been away from the game? I am so far behind on my roster that
You think I'm
just kinda
not?
screwed. That and it's like, I gave Star Rail a chance, and it just didn't vibe with me.
Which is weird because you were all in on Kafka. Kafka and Black Swan.
Oh, okay, no, Black Swan I was gonna get anyways because I failed the 50-50 on Acheron.
Hmm. Which, by the way, I think Acheron and Firefly have been extremely power crept.
That doesn't surprise me. That's the other problem I have with Star Rail's the power creep issue. And well, yes, the like the buffs that they've given to certain characters does help mitigate that a bit. I'm looking at you, Kafka, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like Kafka just having a passive buff that says, hey, is your effect hit rate over 100%? Okay, you do double damage. Yeah, let me look at this real quick.
I'm just
Sam, we
irritated at the fact that, you know, you did 110 pull for Saber, got her in one, and I'm like, yeah, I'm quitting the game, by the way. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
It was more just a, you know what, fuck it, might as well give it a shot. It's not like I'm actually gonna. You'd be surprised how many times that happens.
Hmm. Oh, by the way, we've moved into the Rising Stones, so we're now truly a free company, right? Surely we won't be influenced by any political or societal or, you know, economical factors, right, Alphino? Just turns and glares at him.
Jesus Christ, I never realized just how much, like, how actually good the discs I have on Sanby are.
So, I invite you to look at the roster, the current roster in Honkai Star Rail, and just tell me what you think.
Ew, because that would require me to update Star Rail.
We have a thing called Google.
Well, no, it's more if I see the roster, I'm gonna feel tempted to get back into Star Rail.
You don't even have it installed.
Yeah, I know.
And do you
Yeah,
know how
fine.
big the game is now?
Big.
Yeah. So
Actually,
that
never
alone
mind.
should be a deterrent.
Actually, that's probably why I have no space on my E drive because I never uninstalled Star Rail after.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Where is the uninstall? I will still say I love Evernight's design.
It's just Edgy March.
Yeah, and
Edgy March with an umbrella. That's it.
I don't care. I have a type and I know it.
I love how Minphilly's about to have this serious conversation with, you know, us, and here you are, you know, going off about, you know, Marge. Oh, and apparently there's a brain rot thing going on with her. Then again, when isn't there?
Of course there is. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I have 100 gigs free on my E drive.
And guess how big that update was? Assuming you didn't update anything since Penacony.
No. I remember because I did have to update to pull for Saber.
All right. But yeah, take a look at the roster. Tell me what you think.
Hold on, let's just look at like the full size of Star Rail now. Okay, so about 71 gigs. That's still not too bad, but again, it's. I mean, this is a turn-based game we're talking about. Hold on, wait. Let me check something. That's funny.
What?
Honkai Star Rail has a bigger file size than Clear Obscure.
Wow.
For context, the biggest file size is on Steam for 55 gigs, and Star Rail is above 70 gigs.
Damn.
Alright, let's see here. All characters list. Actually, now I think about it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I really do. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's where that girl's from. I was looking at like various Zenless things, and someone apparently made a mod of someone named Ceredra. Apparently she's someone from Star Rail. Oh, don't fucking tell me. Rowan, you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, I was just making sure that, because I saw your blip was permanently lit up, and I wasn't sure if my shit froze or what, because I've been having network issues on and off today.
I mean, I don't know why my fan is suddenly so loud. It shouldn't be.
Or rather,
no,
why
no.
my mic is so sensitive.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the fan. The only times I really notice it is when I'm listening, really intently, especially when I'm, going through the mods.
Oh boy, I wonder who that mysterious ninja is. Speaking of, I forgot to mention this, but I have ninja at 50 now.
Oh, nice.
But, you know, I wonder how this will affect the story, actually.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Because if I recall correctly, the ninja class was introduced at the start of the main, the Still Waters main scenario quest, right?
No,
Or was it introduced after?
Rogue was implemented in 2.2 or 2.3.
Yeah.
Because I remember that because I pretty much, as soon as that came out, I was really upset because my sub had just expired.
Ah.
Would you say that Soldier Ambi feels almost Acheron tier now?
Not quite. No one.
If you had-
So far, no
if
one
you-
from Zenless has hit Acheron tier for me. Miyabi has come close, but not quite.
It's funny because my main problem with Miyabi is that she hits like a wet noodle outside of her buffed attack.
What did you do to your Miyabi then?
Maybe I just don't have her built up properly.
Because the one I built is still pretty decent, all things considered.
I could still take her through Shield defense. Don't get me wrong. I probably just have bad discs on her.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah, that would definitely do it.
What?
Her crit damage is nowhere even close to where it should be.
85.2%. Yeah. So maybe it's not an issue with the character being bad?
Oh yeah, that's right. And I also, for some freaking reason, that's a change I appreciate actually.
What?
So when you are looking at a character's physics now, it will actually highlight
The stats you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll actually highlight them now. Thank fuck for that.
I mean, there was already an instance that said, "Hey, look for these substats."
Yeah, but it's like, having to constantly go back out and have to constantly cross-reference it can be annoying, and sometimes it's not exactly obvious which ones you want to go from just looking at a character. Like Miyabi, you'd think, oh, she's Anomaly, I want to go Anomaly Mastery, and then you realize when you read her skills, it's like, oh, wait, no, I actually want to be building crit rate.
Yeah, so again, the game doesn't hide this information from you, all you have to do is just read it.
Yeah, it just makes it more obvious, which I'm still appreciative of. Oh, yeah, I see the problem here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's right, I'm stupid. I forgot I have Miyabi's Vengeance, so the crit damage is actually around 130%.
And so, as you're talking about that, apparently thieves have been stealing crystals left and right. Now, granted, I don't know why you guys are mining crystals exactly, since you know that they're a commodity and more than likely to be stolen. So, are you trying to bait thieves? Because if you are, you're doing a very bad job at it.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I actually have... Oh, right. I forgot, I did actually get Weeping Cradle. So, let's see here. So, I have Caesar. I did get Colossus. I have Sets. I don't have Shamans. I don't have Pollens or Shorts. I'm pretty sure yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, I do have Lycans.
Now then.
Oh, hello, voiced cutscene. Out of nowhere.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Hello, mysterious stranger in purple. Who might you be?
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
I mean, guys, it was pretty obvious what she was asking for. She was asking for who's in charge. It's not that hard. So that said, Did you pull for Lucia or no?
I did 2 tenors.
Did you get her like that one guy did when they were just trying to get Minato? Or Monato?
Not yet.
By the way, did you confirm if that was real or not? Because for someone to get Lucia 6 times in 90 pulls, that's just what? And no Monato, that's a statistical anomaly, in my opinion.
I think they were more referring to the fact that they got loose. No, I think they were referring to like the fact they just kept getting Piper.
Well, then they would have shown Piper's picture and not Lucia.
Well, no, I think they pulled Lucia in the I'm trying to think of the right term. I'm trying to think of the right word.
I don't know, what is the right word? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, they ended up pulling Lucia while they were trying to get Monato. Which, that's kind of how I am, because, like, I'm looking at Lucia's kit, and it doesn't really interest me all that much. I love her design, though. Although, I'll be honest, I actually prefer her closed beta test design.
Same, honestly. And would it surprise you to learn that there's already a mod that gives her original outfit?
I already saw it. I actually do like the little animation where she just pulls something down or pulls something out.
So, like, even though I've already gotten her, I don't think I need her Wenjin, honestly. Because I have a few energy generation discs already, so I don't think I need it. But we'll see.
I don't really use, yeah, honestly. I'll probably just like, once I get Monato to C6 or whatever happens, I'll probably just stop there.
No, apparently, funnily enough, guess what her main stat you want to build her in? HP.
Oh yeah, because she buffs sheer power, I'm assuming.
Not only that, her buffs scale off of her HP.
Yeah.
So I just realized I forgot that Ishtola would bait the would-be thieves by dressing up as like a worker like this. Honestly, she kind of rocks the look. Although, to be real, I kind of thought Orion J would have been the thief. Would have been, like, the bait.
It is terrifying how Orphe, just from getting her Wenjin, turned into one of my heaviest hitters.
I mean, to be fair, anyone can become your heaviest hitter if they have their Wenjin.
No, let me put it like this. Whenever I'm doing the grinding stuff with my Aftershock team, Orphe is consistently the one who gets the most points.
Well, yeah, because she's effectively the... what's her name? Why am I blanking on her name at the moment? Girl who's perpetually drunk on nitro fuel.
Bernice.
Yeah, she's effectively the Bernice of Aftershock. Kind of like how Bernice is like, you know, the effective queen of off-screen or non-active character, not anomaly. Orphe is...
Off-field anomaly.
Yeah. Orphe is just the queen of Aftershock at the moment. And if you put her and Sugar on the same team, and you just have Anby doing her thing, then
yeah. That's my Aftershock team, yeah.
Oh, so you kicked off Pulchra?
Well, no, I did testing and it wasn't even close. Like, Trigger's just far more consistent damage-wise.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
Because the thing is that the, so, hold on, let me check just to be sure. Yeah, so, like, I have C6 Pulchra, so Binding Trap is a, like, universal damage buff. Here's the thing. That's 30%. It requires me to constantly keep track of a buff that need to remind you, does not show up under your character. Her buff does not have an icon to track it.
Wait, are you talking about Pulchra?
Yeah.
Were the 6 triangles not enough of a visual tracker for you?
that doesn't track that.
That's her buff, dude.
No, it's not, because here's the thing. No, that is specifically for, that specifically shows up when she did her EX special, or her defensive, bleh, her assist, her EX skill, or her ultimate. Here's the thing. The buff can be applied without having to do the EX version.
Yeah, you can use a hard assist, effectively.
No, I'm saying you can do like the skill attack when you don't have enough energy, and it'll still apply the buff.
Yeah.
The marks are just there so that she can do her aftershock attacks.
Yes.
But I'm getting off track. The thing is, all Trigger has to do is just hit you with her aftershock attack, which she does very regularly.
Well, you know she only does her aftershock if she has enough blue meter, right? Or orange if you use her EX.
I mean, even then, it's just switch to her, shoot 4 times, switch back, boom, you're done.
Yeah.
And it's like that. Yeah, that attack, that buff lasts for 5 seconds. So as long as you're like glancing over at her meter every so often, that buff should not be falling off.
Yeah.
So a 30% damage buff versus a 35% damage buff. That is much easier to maintain and keep track of.
I mean, this is true.
Like, I would still say, like, hey, if you don't have Trigger and you have C6 Pulchra, go for Pulchra. But I feel like if you have Trigger, it's just a easier time.
Have you tried playing with Monato at all, or nah?
I have him, but I haven't like taken the time to like start getting him built up yet. I'll probably like mess around with him in Hollow Zero or something, because that'll be a good way to like try him out.
Or you could learn how to play him with the in-game tutorial.
But, yes, I'm gonna do that too. But also, I'm sorry, I did not mean to turn this into a Zenless discussion stream.
Yeah, we tend to go off topic, but you know.
It's
I mean, it fills
it's
the time.
Content, nothing.
It fills the time going back and forth, you know.
Yeah, it's Realm Reborn patch content. Like nothing interesting is happening yet.
Other than the fact that we met a mysterious woman in purple and a horn that has horns. Apparently, we don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Who are you talking about? But is apparently dressed like a ninja, which is weird.
Okay, I'll be honest. When I saw their appearance, I got really excited for. Look. Let's be honest. We know they're an Aura. Like you've seen them around at this point.
Yeah, kind of hard to ignore them, especially when they're all around Limsa dancing.
Yeah, it's like I fell in love with the design. I initially thought they were like dragon coded, which I like. That's definitely like
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and the Ishgardians thought it too.
But apparently they're like demon coded, which is I find weird.
So they aren't demons. Now the concept art for them was actually like there were 2 various themes that they had going for them in the concept art. One was demon and one was draconic. Like you can actually I'll actually drop it in your DMs. Yeah, here we go. So, hold on, I'm trying to find like a high quality one. Okay, yeah, here we go. I will say like it is technically an SFW. Because they don't show them with like clothes. Well, they show them with clothes on up top, but down at the bottom, like there's more in depth. But you can see like the sort of demonic kind of vibe. And this is official artwork, by the way. And then there's the males.
You know, now that I think about it, can you imagine if Ul'dah actually housed the Domans? Do you think that would affect the Alamegan storyline a bit?
Oh my, oh yeah, no, dude, the Alamegans would have been fucking pissed.
Yeah. Because they've been squatting in Ul'dah for like how long after Ul'dah fell? Like, I think it was like 10... No, how long has it been? Officially.
Since the Calamity?
Yeah. Or no, since Garlemald kicked them out of Alamigo.
Let me actually look.
I know it's like been at least 3 years or so.
Okay, here we go. FF14 timeline. Blah blah. Okay, no, so 7th Umbral Era, that was the Calamity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then 2.0 takes place 5 years after the Calamity. No, yeah. ARR takes place 5 years after the Calamity. Okay, so... blah, blah, blah. I need to look at this again. Okay, it doesn't really say, like, as far as, like, the actual timeline, like, chronologically of the events after 2.0 starts is very murky.
What does it say when Garlemald invaded Alamigo?
Let me look. Let me do a more constant. Invade Alamigo.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma.
Oh,
in
hello,
hopes
voiced
that we might
cutscene.
find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we aspired an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression, only to be crushed.
Oh,
And
here
so
we
I
go.
gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning, and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
Okay, so
On a ship
Alamigo
anchored in
was
Vesper Bay,
annexed by the
flying borrowed
Garleans in
colours.
year 1557, so 20 years prior.
Oh, so definitely more than 3 years, that's for sure.
Many
Yeah,
were
yeah.
complicit in
So
the
I actually
rebellion
did some
or
looking
akin
at
to
Did-
those who were.
Was
They will not
Doma
come
sacked
ashore
around the
until I
same
send
time?
word that it is safe to do so.
No, I don't believe so. Let me look.
I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
Let's see here.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Yes, Doma
Mayhap I
was
was
taken
foolish
over
to
in
expect otherwise.
1552.
But our supplies run
So,
low, and we
5
have
years
young ones
prior
in
to
urgent
the,
need of care.
To Alamigo.
I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to
Or
seek
wait,
asylum,
yeah.
nor will we be the last.
Okay, yeah, here we go. So yeah, Doma was
Be
year
that as it may,
1552.
Ul'dah is no
Alamigo
friend
was
to
year
Garlemald.
1557.
Your
and then
tale
the
would stir the
Bosja
hearts of
incident was
many
in
men and women here.
1562.
The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed. But I shall see that you are
But
granted
yeah,
an
there's
opportunity
a
to
Google
plead
doc
your
that goes
case.
like in depth of
This is
like the
within your
important shit
power?
that happens.
Well, far be it from
Like
me
they've
to
got bullet
boast,
points and everything.
but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
But yes, like, can you
Lady
imagine
Yukiri,
how much
Forgive me for observing,
the
but your choice of attire
Stormblood
seems like to
storyline would have
evoke
changed
feelings of
if
mistrust.
Ul'dah actually accepted the Doman refugees?
They would have been livid.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Alamegans would have been pissed. And the only reason I think Ul'dah would ever even entertain the idea is because they see that Domans have, like, they carry the shinobi arts with them. They could bolster their own forces with that. But, go ahead.
I feel like as the moment that, like, you know, it comes out that they are very skilled with, like, the shinobi arts, Limsa would be all over that.
So what? It would be like a fight for, like, who gets their control? Or for who takes them in?
Let's be honest, Lolorito wouldn't take them in unless he saw an
Men are
immediate
wont to
source
fear the unfamiliar.
of profit from
We
it.
know this from experience.
Yeah.
Which I think it's outright mentioned that the
We seek
Domans, like,
only
they
to spare the
pretty
people
much
of
left with just the
Ul'dah
shirts on their
unnecessary
backs.
disquiet.
Yeah. Although, actually, now that I think about it, Althano did say that, you know, Yugiri's appearance is going to scare people because she's wearing a whole face mask. And Yugiri mentioned that, well, people are afraid of change and my face would scare people. How would this cut... Do you think this cutscene would have changed if you were actually in Aura at this moment?
No, no, we didn't have anything. We didn't have, like, race-specific dialogue at this point. We didn't get that until Stormblood.
Because the Mughals did call out Kublai Khan for siding with a Viera, aka me.
Okay, let me rephrase. Like, outside of them, like, maybe, like
I
just
shall defer to your
a piece of
experience,
flavor
then.
text that references your race. I'm talking about, like actual, like, full-on, like,
I
differences in
thank you
dialogue.
for your understanding.
Yeah. And also, when I first saw Yugiri, like, in, like, the whole face mask, I honestly thought that she was a Viera with the hood pushing her ears down. I didn't think those were horns at first.
Oh, I saw horns.
It
so.
seems I have urgent.
Wait, I
business
just saw
with the
folded
Flame
ears.
General. I leave our guests.
But
in
then
your
again, she
capable
is a bit
hands.
short for a Viera, if that were the
Yeah,
case.
Yeah, it's like the Outlaw are comically short. At least compared to their male counterparts.
So, are you not going to comment on the fact that I am indeed a ninja like you? No? Okay.
I believe it's mentioned at some point in the patch content of ARR, but I know it's also referenced in Stormblood.
What?
You having ninja leveled up. Like, I don't remember the exact line that Yugiri says. Oh, god damn it.
You're being summoned?
No, I slip of the tongue. But, I believe they mentioned, like...
Wait, what did you say?
I said their name.
Who?
The person.
Yugiri?
Aura. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you already said
No,
their name.
I already said her name, because her name is already
okay.
mentioned, so...
Okay. Yeah, so Yugiri, she mentions that you, like, she surmises that you've been training in the arts of the shinobi because you move like one. I actually didn't know this before, but in Endwalker, they actually do mention you being a Reaper.
Really?
Yeah, specifically the, I know I sent a screenshot of it. Let me look.
So, like, that actually begs the question, so, like, you know how I have, like, effectively Dark Knight locked in for Shadowbringers? Oh, no, yeah, for Shadowbringers. Should I move that over to Reaper or some other melee, or some other DPS?
Reaper is Endwalker.
So then, Wait, what was
Reaper-
introduced in Shadowbringers? It was Gunbreaker, Dancer...
Gunbreaker, Dancer, and that was it.
Oh, okay. But you said that in Endwalker, they call you out for being a Reaper?
Specifically in the patch content, because I'm looking. I actually did take a picture and send it to you. Yeah, Yestola says, you seem to have struck a bargain of your own, character name. Though it serves you well in battle, be aware that the beneficial nature of your arrangement is the exception which proves the rule. They specifically mentioned in 6.1, I don't, like, from what I remember of, like, MSQ for Endwalker, it's never, like, outright mentioned that you are a Reaper. So I'm, like, I was looking at, like, the wenges I have on Zenless, and I'm realizing I actually have most of the 5-star wenges.
In the standard manner, or
Just
in general? Okay.
Because I have, and I'm just, like, classifying S ranks here, so let me do rarity.
Oh, I see. You don't see A ranks as actual units or wengens then. I see how it is.
No, it's more that the A rank wenges are far more accessible. So, I have Yuzuhas, Janes, Miyabis, Orphees, Sambies. I think I have Soldier 11s. I could be wrong. No, I don't.
Stop inviting me to free companies.
Should be turn that off. And then I know I have Lycans. I got Rena's, like, earlier today. I got Caesar's because I did one fucking 10 pull for building pity and her Wenjin showed up. And then I also have Kaleda's.
Why do you sound so angry at getting the one thing other people want?
Because Caesar doesn't really need her Wenjin.
But it helps.
What is her Wenjin even? Yeah, okay, yeah, it just buffs the shield provided.
Oh wait, I just saw Teleji Adeleji. Hang on. Everyone else turn around. I'll make it quick.
Well, you don't want to wait for him to get his fatal lesson in division?
Are you Giri of Dome?
No, I'm willing to do that right now.
Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas,
before I feel the urge
the
to try to go through
circumstances
Battle
which have
Tower in the
brought
middle
me
of your
here
stream,
today
which I'm
have
not doing.
divested me of both time and dignity.
Yeah, because we're in a voiced
I come
cutscene.
before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri.
Was Nanamo's voice that high-pitched? That sounded weird.
Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped.
Just let me know when you're out of cutscene.
It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
Why is the living target dummy talking?
Living target dummy is wild.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
Wait, Raban, you only heard the opinion of one syndicate member. And it's the walking target dummy. Shouldn't you hear the opinions of the rest first?
Of the target dummies or the syndicate?
Of the rest of the syndicate.
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Oh.
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think.
Wow, Lolorito, you haven't even met these Domans and already you're calling them criminals and violent you're already referring to them as violent criminals. They just got here.
Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily.
God, I've been feeling the
This may
itch to
explain
watch
how he came to be the wealthiest man in
But it's like, it's a
Ul'dah.
fucking
Or
bitch to
it may
find the
simply be
episodes
that he's
online.
ruthless beyond reckoning.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll doesn't have all the
Surely the
episodes from what I
Sultanate
remember.
can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents.
Shit,
That our
let me check.
resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day?
Yeah, no, Inuyasha actually isn't on there.
Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo.
The sequel is, but not the
Mayhap
original.
our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Wow, this Lolorito guy's an asshole.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
Yep.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
But at least he's, he's kind of adamant with what he speaks and not just a living target dummy. Speaking of, why is it still talking?
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Wait. Since when did Urian J sit on the syndicate table?
Yeah, I'm sure he's got connections.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving.
Why is the walking target dummy still here? And why is it talking?
You call him a walking target dummy, I call him a talking
so
football.
far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest
I mean, I have
apologies.
throwing daggers for a reason.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Well, wait a minute. We just recently moved, didn't we? Doesn't the Revenant's Toll need people to work?
It does.
Hey, Yugiri, I have an idea. I mean, guys, we already have an alternative. I don't know why we're keeping up with the pretense. Guys?
See if these Joy-Cons are charged. Okay, cool, they're charged.
What are you doing now? By the way, I'm out of cutscene, but what are you doing now?
No, I was checking the charge on my Joy-Cons because when we were playing Mario Party, apparently my Switch was not plugged in when it was sitting in the dock to the left of my monitor, so that Joy-Con basically died on the spot the moment I took it out of my Switch.
Oh no.
It's fine. I had to use a single Joy-Con, which wasn't too miserable for Mario Party. But I did do some digging. No, the only place where you can watch the entirety of Inuyasha is on Hulu, at least in the States.
And I'm assuming you don't have a Hulu account?
No, I don't. It's like Netflix has up to season 2.
Which is weird.
Crunchyroll used to have it on there, but I'm assuming the licensing or something ran out or something.
I know they have the sequel, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Yashihime's on Crunchyroll. You know, I'm honestly really happy that a lot of the more recent anime that have been coming out actually have relatively solid English dubs.
And I like how we're talking about this. Alphino acted on the plan of, hey, let's just get them working at Revenant's Toll. We can house them, feed them, and they're willing to work, so why not?
Yeah.
Oh god, can you imagine if Doman ninjas were under Syndicate control? Or Monetarist control? How bad that would have been for us? Especially in Stormblood.
Oh yeah. So, I just remembered something, a horrifying thought from, I think it was a Lythero vid. Could you imagine how dangerous it would be if Sonic ever got drunk?
And just ran off?
Yeah, while also being drunk. Like Sonic would literally A-train someone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't have to explain that for you. Okay, good.
I know what the boys are.
No, Dragon Boy has become Dragon Man.
What?
Endwalker patch content.
Oh.
Oh no, he's hot. Sorry, I'll stop.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know, I couldn't help but notice the anti-refugee sentiment in Ul'dah. I wonder what the hell that's all about. I mean, granted, they are flooded with Alamegan refugees, but like...
I believe it's more the fact that like most of them seem to be trying to just get a handout as opposed to actively working for it, like Raban did.
Well, I thought most of them were working. But the problem is that nobody wanted to employ them.
I think it's a bit of column A, bit of column B. I'd have to do some dedicated searching for it.
Hmm.
You know, the more I look at the Radiant Host armor, the more I realize everyone but the casters and the maiming users got hoed on armor design.
What do you mean?
Like, some of them, like, some of the armor designs look weird for the Radiant Host armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the maiming one is, like, just amazing, especially if you're using a race with a tail.
Mm-hmm.
Because the maiming set has, like, this tail that, it's positioned so that it goes over your tail and animates with it. Like, it uses the same animations as your tail.
Okay, so then what's the problem with it?
No, there's not a problem with that one. It's like, I think, like, the monk one, the gloves have this really weird thing where they have, like, the middle of the fingers exposed. But, like, the tips are, like, covered up. It looks really weird to me. Like, it's more of a personal gripe with how the armor looks as opposed to an actual critique of it as a design entirely. I think probably one of my favorite, like, designs in Endwalker is the Pantheon armor.
From...
The First Alliance raid.
Of which patch?
It's the First Alliance raid in Endwalker. Aglaya, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the Aglaya
The
armor.
golden one? Like the golden clothes? Like the golden armor?
Yeah, the thing... Well, I'm not a fan of the gold. It's at least dyeable.
What, so you don't like gold?
No, I hate gold on armor.
Why? What's wrong with it? Other than the fact that
gaudy.
gold will literally get you killed if you try to wear it as armor.
Yeah, it's like, gold is just unnecessarily gaudy. Give me silver and I'll be fine. But, like I said, the armor itself dyes very well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dye channel goes specifically over the metal.
Which, you know, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Well, you would think they would apply that same, you know, dyeing to past expansions raid tier, or not, 24-mans, but they didn't.
I know there are certain pieces of armor that, like, that came out prior that have dye channels. I think, like, mostly, like, the veteran stuff. Like, when I say veteran stuff, I mean, like, the veteran reward stuff, like the cloud armor, the small armor. I think those have separate dye channels. I could be wrong.
I mean, probably.
I'd have to go digging through my glamour dresser to check. Oh, that ramen hit the spot.
Don't tempt me.
Oh no, it's like I had a little bit extra stuff to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I usually get.
Do you add an egg to yours or no?
No, I don't add an egg to it. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but like, just hear me out. So I usually make 2 packets of the beef ramen. Like, that's my preferred flavor. And then I don't use both of the flavor packets. I'll use like 1.5. And then, like, once it's done and mixed, I'll put in a little bit of ranch in it. Just, again, hear me out. And then I'll stir it and I'll add a little bit of Cajun seasoning to it to make it a little spicy.
Okay, I get the Cajun seasoning, but ranch?
It adds a creaminess to it. Like, it sounds worse than it actually is. It's actually pretty good. Plus, it's like, we usually have a lot of ranch because, I believe Silas likes ranch and likes ranch too, so almost always have plenty on it.
I mean, I'll take your word for it, but that just sounds wrong to me.
It was more, like, I kind of struck on the idea because I was like, I really want to add something to this, and I'm just so hungry that I'm willing to experiment a bit. But it's like, it's not a lot of ranch, it's just like a very small amount.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's like, it makes it nice and creamy.
I mean, if you like it, you like it. Just,
It doesn't hit the same with chicken ramen though. It works better with beef, but I think that's mostly just because, like, ranch seems to go really well with anything that has like a sort of meat flavor to it. Which I know chicken is also meat, but it's like beef is. Okay, at this point I'm just talking out of my ass trying to save face, so I'm gonna stop.
yeah.
Look, it's still not nearly as bad as the stuff your cousin has made.
Yeah, I know, but that's still. I've never heard him add ranch to a soup or a broth before. He's added weirder stuff.
It might help that the ranch is like it's buttermilk ranch. That might be why it works. Because I know some things do add milk to it, like a type of soup. Actually.
What? Why did you 2 kids knock him down? What the hell? What? Why am I suddenly being interrogated by 2 kids?
Just roughly an hour and a half from now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because, like, right now, I'm just trying to blitz through the main story and just finally get into Heaven's Word.
That's
and
fair.
yes, that includes all those cutscenes. You know, that movie of a cutscene.
Yeah.
That you cannot skip through. Though, I'm wondering how far off I am, because... Okay, so we've slain Good King Magomag the 12th. We've sent off the Domans to Revenant's Toll. I know I don't know when Leviathan is. I know it's Leviathan.
Leviathan's 2.3.
Yeah, but I want to know where I'm at currently. Because, like, you mentioned that they cut down a lot of, like, patch content quests, but so far I'm not seeing it.
It's not nearly as noticeable. Like, it's not noticeable unless, like, you know, you, like, very clearly remember how long it was. It's like they mostly just trim down the unimportant fat. like either trimmed down or just got rid of like a bunch of the filler.
Like, I know one of the other big events is, Minfilia gets captured.
Okay.
But this time she gets dragged to the Void, and we have to save her from the Void. And then there's the fight with Leviathan, and then there's Shiva. So I don't know where
Shiva's
is at the
Shiva's
very end.
2.4.
Yeah, that's at the cusp before it transitions to Heaven's Word.
Guessing like
And then there's the Steps of Faith. What are you looking up?
Okay, no. Okay, yeah, no. Patch 2.2 is Leviathan.
So, I'm on the story mission, All Due Respect. How far off am I?
Let's see here. You are roughly 4 quests away from Leviathan.
Okay.
Yeah, because All Due Respect, The Sea Rises, Scouts in Distress, The Gift of Eternity, Into the Heart of the World, Lord of the World, When Yukiri Met the Fraternity, and Through the Maelstrom. And then patch 2.3 is Defenders of Eorzea. That should already tell you what arc that's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Patch 2.4 is Dreams of Ice, that's Shiva. Then patch 2.5, part 1 is Before the Fall. And you've already done In a Tight Spot, and then the 3 ARR primals hard versions. So you're already set up for that.
Wait, so you're saying I skipped a few things?
No.
Or I over-prepared for a few things?
Yeah, so it's like to even get started on Before the Fall, you need to have dealt with the primal quests of In a Tight Spot, Full of Embers Hard, Howling Eye Hard, and Naval Hard.
Okay.
So you're already set up for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then 2.5 is the Chrysalis and all that jazz. And then patch 2.55 is where you would have to have done the Crystal Tower quest, which again we already did. Which you assuming you hadn't done it yet, you would be told flat out, no, you're not proceeding until you do this when you're roughly 4 quests away from getting into Heaven's Ward.
Let's see. Oh. So they would make you do Crystal Tower before getting to Heaven's Ward? Really?
Yes. It is a requirement now.
Well, good thing we tackled that. Also, I'm trying to find people willing to do the Binding Cause of Bahamut as intended, not just blitzing through it. I haven't been able to find anyone. Because technically they are part of, Final Fantasy XIV's, raiding experience, and this retrospective is meant to cover all of it. So...
Well, we should be able to do it unsynced. Or at least, I can do it, but I get you want the intended experience, which... Unless you're looking to go through it in Party Finder, that could be, pulling teeth.
Yeah. Because the original raid experience was before the difference between hard mode and savage.
Yeah.
Though technically speaking, the second coil did have a savage variant, although there were no new rewards, you just did that for bragging rights and titles.
Oh, no. Binding Coils in its entirety is just savage.
No, but for specifically the second coil and upwards, they had a savage version of that level.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't get anything new gear-wise. You would get
it was just
the
bragging
titles.
rights.
You would get a title. I think you would get either Dominator for if your character was male, and Dominatrix if your character was female.
Oh, I guess I have to do it on Levis now.
Good luck trying to find a party. Because I don't think you can. I don't think you can overlevel it. You have to do it on sync.
I'm pretty sure you can do binding coils, and I know for a fact you can do the final coil unsynced.
No, I'm saying the Savage variant.
Yeah, should
I'm
be able to.
Well, try it. Go look it up. Because I know by doing the binding coils, that's how you officially meet Alice for the first time.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, from what I'm reading here, eye level 400, you can easily kill Nail before Ice and Fire becomes a problem.
How goes the fishing?
Solo.
Caught anything slippery?
Oh, by the way, voiced cutscene.
Okay.
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja, yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas.
Oh no. That'd be bad if Leviathan suddenly came back and was all like, sup. Because they're all... People of Limbs are already struggling to, you know, against
an elder
Titan.
by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh, that's not good. Oh god, my headache. Why? Damn it, Y'shtola. Why would you trigger my headache like this?
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves.
I think I've got enough time to do the Fell Court of Troya.
That's the 24-man, right?
No, Troya is the 6.2 dungeon.
So, the Fell Court? I think you have time for that. Yeah, you'd have to leave the party, though.
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity. And with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no...
Oh, 5 minutes, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it says 5 minutes, but really, what does it mean?
If I'll give it till like 7 minutes, and at that point I'll just go in with a trust.
Emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Because actually, wasn't Machinist sort of like hinted along with Ninja in the content leading up to Leviathan?
And knowledge.
No, because Machinist was Heavensward.
No, but like, because I could have sworn it showed off Yugiri doing her ninja thing, and it also showed the Admiral as a Machinist with her pistol.
You shared that vision, did
no,
you not?
No, the Admiral isn't a Machinist.
No, but it showed the Admiral fighting.
The Sahagin made mention
yeah,
of the
but it's like
I recognized Elidibus's words.
Base animation is Machinist,
He is
yes.
behind this.
But she is not one.
Yeah, no, it's like she dual wields her pistols.
But surely it is not within his power
Like the few
to
times
grant
we
the
see,
echo.
the few times we see Merlvip fighting, she is dual wielding. I believe it's called Annihilator and Death Sentence.
My lady,
I believe
unless
those
we
are the
act
names of her
swiftly,
pistols.
Leviathan will
God
rise
damn.
again. The Admiral
And here
has
I thought
already
Dante had
requested that
weird
we
ass names
intervene
for
to
his
prevent
pistols.
this. Failing
No, Ebony
that,
and Ivory
we
at
are
least
to
make
attend
sense.
to the
One's
primal's
black, one's white.
extermination.
Hmm. Though it's weird
She
that he
will have
refers
our
to them
full
as ladies
cooperation. Let us make haste to limb
when, you know,
Zelaminsa.
talking to actual lady. And then there's Billy, who just hears his guns talk back to him. That's just weird.
I mean to play a part in
in
this
regard
mission.
to,
Tatari,
like,
pray,
I'm
take charge in
99%
my
sure
absence.
Dante knows Lady's real name. He just chooses not to
My lady,
because she
are
prefers
you
to be
sure
called
this is
because
wise?
she just never corrected him when
I
he
am
called her
aware of the
lady.
risks,
Because
but
she
there is
literally
something I
told him in
must
Devil May
see
Cry
with mine
3
own
when he asked for
eyes.
her name, like, call me whatever you want. And so he
The
just called her
true
lady and the
nature
name
of the
stuck.
echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition
For
that you
context,
permit
if I
me to
recall,
accompany you
her
as
actual name
bodyguard.
is Mary.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye. A
It's also
primal is
funny
about to
because
be
it's not
loosed
until
upon
Devil May
Eorzea.
Cry 5 where they
primal?
actually make it a point
A
that
godlike
Ebony and
being
Ivory
whose very
specialize in
existence is a
different
bane
aspects.
upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their
Like
kind.
one fires semi-automatically and is good for long range. The other one fires in short controlled bursts.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people,
Come on, finger pop.
I would lend
Thank
you
you.
my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Alright, the sea rises, so hopefully this is we're taking the fight directly to the Sahagin and by proxy the fish thing itself, Leviathan. Oh no, we get a little fancy little cutscene first and then that.
What the hell am I looking at?
Are you good?
I booted up YouTube because I was waiting, just to have something to like watch while I'm waiting for my cue.
What's wrong?
And it's just Sonic Generations, me and the boys escaping from the city, and it's just one Sonic dropping down, and there's just like a whole other horde of Sonics behind him, running through City Escape and Sonic Generations, but there's no Generations music. And City Escape without the music is
Wrong.
weird.
No,
Yeah,
it's not weird,
wrong.
it's wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Are you okay?
Let's just say that the Horde of Sonics does the same thing the main Sonic does, so when they boost, the audio takes a vacation.
Ah, so you go temporarily deaf. Good to know.
Got it, yeah.
So, you know how Summoner only gets Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan
Yeah.
as Eggies? I would have really liked to see, like, a Ramu Eggie, a Leviathan Eggie, a Shiva Eggie. You know, let us interact with the...
everyone else.
I mean, imagine if we also had, like, an Alexander Eggie. Because I genuinely thought it would be, instead of Phoenix, it would be Alexander, since Alexander is, or since, I think it was an 8, where Alexander technically beat Bahamut.
No, that's...
Hmm.
Like, 9 is such an amazing game.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. Like, I've only played bits and pieces of it.
I will say this, the second half of Dawntrail, there's a lot of references to Final Fantasy IX.
Well, I mean, it's effectively Alexandria, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like music, like, I really do love Final Fantasy IX. Actually, the, you know the track that plays for you do the tutorial battle for Dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that track is actually
from 9, right?
Yeah, that's out of
It's...
Flamenco.
Yeah.
Because it's like, in Final Fantasy IX, you first hear that song when you are... So, your goal at this point, because, you know, you're thieves, is to kidnap Princess Garnet. And one of, like, most of your plan up to this point is just kind of winging it. And after a certain point, you and Marcus, one of your other thief buddies, are disguised and they are reenacting the play. And there's like this whole QTE sequence where you're basically like you're improving the fight scene. And that is where you first hear it. And like one of the 100%ing this game is fucking obnoxious because getting the best reward for that section is ridiculously strict. Like, you need to be hitting those buttons almost instantly.
So is it like one of the hardest Parappa the Rappa sequences?
I wouldn't know, I never played Parappa.
You disappoint me.
Look, my first rhythm game was Sekiro.
Bruh. The weird thing is I can't exactly be mad at you. Oh no, they're dead. Crap.
Actually, no, that's not exactly true. I think my first rhythm game was technically Crypt of the Necrodancer. And I would consider Crypt a rhythm game because its whole thing is...
I mean, Crypt is a rhythm game.
Yeah, like, rhythm game done. I still need to, like, actually...
Do you have you played Cadence of Hyrule?
I've played the demo of it.
How is
it? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what I played. I will say, like, one of my favorite little bits that they do is, so they have like the classic Zelda bosses, but to fit with the world, they are based on an instrument. So, for example, you know the Gleeok, right? The Hydra fucker?
Yeah.
They're called Gleeokenspiel.
Like a Glockenspiel, like the...
Yes. And I will tell you this, Gleeokenspiel's theme is such an earworm.
I mean, to be fair, all of the music in that game is a kind of a bop.
Oh no, it's good because like the main like motif was like boom, boom, boom is also the wind up to its big attack.
Okay, so like, you know, pattern recognition.
Yeah.
So I like how I just picked up these 2 bodies, they turned into flowers, I'm like, here, have some flowers. And this Storm Commander just starts bawling, I'm like, ah, I see. Well.
There's one quality of life change from Cadence of Hyrule that I really appreciate. So, as you're also traveling the world and not just going from dungeon to dungeon, you only have to worry about the rhythm when you're in combat. Like, when you're just traveling from section to section, you don't have to worry about it. You can just hold the button and go. Because having to maintain that rhythm for the entire run would be a nightmare. You know, you might say, well, didn't you have to do that in Crypt of the Necrodancer? Yes, but like it was very linear. It wasn't open world.
Right, because you had like end goal at the time. Because it isn't like, because Cadence of Hyrule is literally just a Legend of Zelda game, but you're playing to a beat, right?
Yeah. It's Crypt of the Necrodancer with a Zelda coat of paint.
Okay. You know, now that I think about it, isn't Merleweb the only Grand Company leader that actually gets her hands dirty? Like, she actually fights with us? And it's not us being told she fought. No, we actually see her fight with us.
Raban?
Raban doesn't exactly fight with us on the battlefield. We get told he was fought. We get told he fought, yeah, but we don't actually see it.
There are a couple times where he either fights alongside us or fights against us.
Yeah. But that's not in A Realm Reborn, right?
Right, okay, yeah. Okay, okay, so we're talking strictly Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
Then then Merleweb is the only one.
And you wonder why I picked Limsa.
I like Limsa because, like, Gridania feels too tropey. Like, what I mean by that is, like, it very much feels like, you know, baby's first starter zone. Like, you know, for the MMO. It's like, you know, very tranquil forest.
Very tranquil forest. Don't mind the fact that there are trees literally trying to kill you. And that there's like giant bugs here that shoot lightning.
The first impression. Like, Ul'dah, like, you know, you can tell straight off the bat, like, this is a mostly wealthy settlement, but it has a very seedy. Like, whereas Limsa just tells you, like, it doesn't try to hide the bullshit. It's like, this is a nation of pirates. Seedy shit goes on. That's kind of hard to do. We don't hide it.
And you think anything else, then, boy. So how goes your queue?
Still hasn't popped yet. Okay, yeah, fuck that. It's been 15 minutes. I'm going in with the trust.
5 minutes, my ass.
I lost track of time. Oh yeah, that's right. I did just strip
stuff.
Yeah. The Diaduco stuff is the final tier. Then outside of, like, you know, Radiant Host gear or something, or like the Radiant gear.
I mean, well, then why don't you do the raids then?
Well, one, because I don't have them on. One, because I don't have them unlocked, and two, let's be honest, I'm honestly probably just gonna wait to do those raids until once we get to that point in the streams.
So I think we'd have more people willing to do those, right?
Well, yeah, because you can at least duty find those.
Yeah.
Like, it might take a while, but, you know, someone's gonna get it for their trial for their life.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh no, you're stolen. What happened? I turned around for 5 minutes. Why are you already on your knees?
There's a joke to be made there.
If it wasn't for the fact that I know that sound would be too loud and grating, I would have definitely thrown a pipe at you. Oh no, they tempered some of our own people. Crap baskets.
They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Oh, hi.
Did I miss much?
Communio, I missed you.
It's weird that Thancred wields that knife like a
that's how you fight
gladiator.
in the Far East. Mental note.
Yeah, because
Pick
we
no
didn't
quarrel
have
with
Rogue
Doom.
yet.
But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake
Again, it's
elegance
like
for
Rogue,
efficiency.
yeah, Rogue came out in 2.3.
Yeah, because I think Thancred was like the introduction to like the rogue class, and then Yugiri is like the one who brings over Ninja. And then, because if we watch here, because the Admiral actually fights with us, like, you know, guns blazing.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought Machinists would have been introduced in that patch alongside, you know, Ninja.
It might not have been ready yet.
Yeah.
To the Aetherite.
At least that's my theory.
Yeah. It's like we just see like Yugiri and Thancred just literally cleaning up house.
Hey, I mean, Teleji didn't give him a chance, so it's his own fault for missing out.
No, Teleji wanted to bring them in. It was Lolorito who voted no.
Okay. Lolorito probably saw too much risk over the reward. Nah, I'm not gonna pop Arcane Circle here.
These poor fish
You'll forgive me
guys,
my lateness.
so confused. Like, what happened? Well, why are there bullets in your... Oh god, there's a bullet in my head too. Although, can you imagine if Machinist actually dual-wielded? Well, I'm pretty sure there's like a class mod or something.
I've been something of a liability.
Or like an animation change or something,
high time
right?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Long have you shriveled Zorwalkers tormented our kind. But no more!
I really gotta break that
Your
habit.
time is
What habit?
I have this really bad habit where I keep forgetting to pop Soul after every fight.
I mean, didn't they make the cast time shorter?
Lord of the world.
Oh, no. Soul is the thing where it's instant if you use it outside of combat.
Deliver us from our misery.
Like, if you use it in combat, it's still a 5-second cast time.
Hmm.
But, like, it's like, generally, the only time where it's honestly worth it to do it in the middle of combat is if you're during a phase where, like, there's nothing to really attack and, like, you're just waiting for
I know
mechanics
this
to happen.
sensation.
So, like, let's use a perfect example. 9S doing his sweeping attack in Puppet's Bunker, or Comic Factory.
Such power is transcendent.
That's funny. The head priest goes, "Ah, yes, I have the power." Admiral just straight up shoots him in the head, like, "No, you don't."
Just shut your goofy ass up.
7 hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of water
So, why are we just letting this happen?
offer unto you this frail flesh.
The animators weren't paid to give us animations yet.
Never end.
No, but you would think us as, like, you know, the vaunted warrior of light would just rush in, weapons blazing.
I beseech
What do you think this is
you,
1.0? Nah.
come forth.
Oh, god damn it, there goes my
Die,
communion.
damn
I forgot to fucking...
Admiral, you saw that happen already. Why not just do it with a... You sure is now the good time for sunglasses?
You cannot kill that which is eternal.
Oh, great.
Okay, that's it.
They summoned the giant sea snake.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Yeah, what did you think would happen? This one might be a problem. Because one, I don't know how to swim.
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Oh yeah, unleashing a tidal wave on Limsa would be very bad. Because, you know, aren't most of your buildings carved out of the coral? Yeah, that would be a problem. Well, actually, don't we know an inventor or engineer who could just whip something up for us? Where's he been at?
We really do just have to sit on speed dial, don't we?
I mean... yeah. Because, like, literally, if we need something built, we just ask him, hey, can you build this for us? Thanks. Oh, you need the material? That's no problem. We got it. Oh, we have to go down to the depths of hell and pull out this shiny rock out of Titan's heart? Alright. We're gonna make the kobolds cry some more, but that's fine. Like, that's literally what we do.
Yeah.
We ask him to build something, he needs some weird-ass material, we go get it, he builds it, we move on.
And now I just want a Final Fantasy XIV version
There used
of
to be
the
a
one
hamlet
fucking
beyond South
Guardian
Tidegate
meme
in Western Lanosha.
from
Hearthstone,
Destiny.
it was called.
I don't know what that meme is.
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding,
There's
Leviathan
scene
rose
in
from
one
the
of the
briny
seasons
depths
where
and set about
Also voiced
unleashing
cutscene.
watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye. The thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
That's not good if he's
If
stronger
that
now.
sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The hell is a pleasure barge? Admiral, what the hell are you talking about?
Do you really need me to explain that one?
Yes, please. Please explain what a floating brothel is.
Okay, good.
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet. But we must needs contend with him upon the open sea.
Let's say there is no way you
us
don't
little
know.
to consult past experience.
It's just weird that they call it a pleasure barge.
It's like the Mile High Club, only on water.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Corrupted crystals, you say?
No, you are not eating the corrupted
If
crystal.
mounted upon a ship, such a device
No, I was gonna
might be
drag you
used
to Pharaoh
prevent
Sirius to help me get some.
From bringing the full force of the sea to
No,
bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than
Oh,
any sea
Navi!
serpent.
We're going
No, fuck off.
We're going to that lighthouse again.
Of course!
No, the
Sid
fuck we're
built a
not.
similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Seriously, why do you hate that place so much?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
No, but seriously, why do you hate Pharaoh Sirius so much? It's not that bad.
It makes little difference who thought.
Again, it's just bad
But before we
memories of the
proceed any
place.
further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing
Yeah, that's right,
Leviathan's
this mechanic.
attacks quite another. In matters of science,
So are
I
you
am as
still
a
in
babbling
Troya?
babe.
Yeah,
I
I'm on
cannot well
Beatrice.
imagine that such a
Okay.
feat would be
Mid-
possible
the mid
without
boss.
a veritable mountain
Oh,
of
god damn it, I
corrupted
wasn't paying
crystals.
attention.
Isn't Beatrice the final boss?
No, she's the mid
The
boss.
question being,
Oh, okay.
do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal. Upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Gee, I wonder why he knows so much about Miss Beard.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
So wait, are you saying our plan to take down Leviathan is to hit him with a drive-by? That's your plan?
Yes.
Commodore,
Fuck
assemble
it, I'm
the
in.
remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Yes, go well, Warrior of Light wearing a dark suit for some reason. Okay, voice cutscene is over. What were you gonna say?
What was I talking about before? Oh, right. So, during one of the cutscenes in one of these seasons of Destiny, oh yeah, that's right, Keitel. She's the empress of this race called the Cabal, which during the Red War you completely kicked their asses, and like in the actual game, Zavala basically tells her no. And there's a whole ass rant. Let me see if I can find it.
Wait a minute. Some guy claimed to beat Leviathan. Is it the same guy who claimed to beat Titan?
Yep.
God damn it.
So.
Why couldn't
Okay,
we skip
go.
him?
Yeah, here we go. It's one fucking Guardian has been kicking your race's collective asses for 9 years. They kill gods for fun and turn them into guns for a meme. They genocide entire races for loot. They assassinated your last leader, cleaned out your daddy's ship while he wrote fanfiction about them, and promptly fucked off to let you pick up the pieces. The only reason I didn't bring them here is they casually began wielding the darkness to clap ass in new ways. All I have to do to make them end you is to tell them you have a fancy new gun, or the heiress can make you into one. So think about that before you tell us to bow to your sorry ass.
Wait, what is this?
This was a shitpost that someone made, and the actual voice actor of Zavala, the late Lance Reddick, actually did the line, actually did the meme.
Damn.
In the voice too.
You're gonna have to send me that.
I'm already on it.
Thank you.
I'm already on it.
Because I'm gonna watch that like off stream. Because I'm pretty sure I can't put that on stream. I'm pretty sure the late estate of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the estate won't let me put that on.
Dude, Lance Reddick was amazing.
Yeah.
Like there was one line reading. He was like, "I will come to your house and shit in places that will leave you confused."
He actually said that.
Yes, let me see if I can find it.
Oh my god, it is this guy. And this guy, if this guy is going to claim he's beaten primals, can he at least get their name right? It's Leviathan, not Leviabetus. Jesus Christ. Hey, so just so you know, this guy's full of shit. I don't know why you're listening to him. So I kind of feel bad for this private. You know, having to deal with this guy. What are you giggling at?
I found the clip about the I will go to each and every one of your houses and shit in places that will leave you confused for the rest of your lives.
And he said that as Zavala?
No. That was that was from a different bit. But it's still like the guy's natural voice is just Zavala. If you've seen John Wick, he's the sommelier.
Yeah, I know. And he's not the sommelier, he's the person at the front desk. That's not a sommelier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, the sommelier is the other dude. Like, he's just the clerk. Or
he's pretty much front. He's pretty much front management. Desk. Yeah, front desk management.
But yeah, it's like, like for what it's worth, like Keith David has taken up the mantle of Zavala, and like
does he do a good job?
He's honestly the best fit. Like he's got a very similar voice.
So, I don't know when I got this flying shark man as a mount, but I have him. I don't know when I got him. Like, I'm surprised that's the first thing you didn't comment on.
Well, I remember I'm like behind on like the stream display. Plus, I was, kind of going on a void set killing spree, so I didn't have time to look.
So how goes it?
Currently, like, yeah, I'm in the really pretty garden area, so I'm almost at the end.
And you're with a trust, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like waiting, like, freaking 30 minutes just for a dungeon.
Alrighty, time to go beat up a sea serpent.
Oh yeah, I'm actually pretty far behind.
I love how Admirable Merlewip says, "So what words do I have for you? The man who kills gods for sport? Just don't fall in the water." And I'm like, I don't kill them for sport. Do I?
You basically do.
No, I get told to because they're causing problems. I don't do it for...
You're Alphino's Blade of Light.
No, I'm not.
No, you kind of are his personal attack dog for now.
No, I'm not. Like, excuse me, I don't jump when he says jump.
No, but you basically just get persuaded to kill any god that pops up.
Not really. I mean,
Like-
if the Mongols guard weren't so annoying, I would have just let them go.
Like, for the most part, albeit unintentionally, we kind of are the Scion's personal attack dog when it comes to primals.
Well, no, we didn't go after Ramu.
Well, Ramu also, made it pretty clear, like, listen, you leave us alone, we leave you alone. Like, Ramu is the exception to the rule.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Plus, I mean, do you really want to rob the world of such a majestic beard?
I still can't believe that the plan to take down Leviathan is literally run into him.
I mean, yeah. When you're trying to, take down fish, you spear them
with your own boat.
Yes. I mean, the ship's basically just one giant swordfish. Am I wrong?
I mean, not really? Wait, so you guys fired the cannons at him to bait him. Okay. Oh, now you're just leaving me to it. Alright. Hey, don't salute me like I'm dead! What the hell, guys?
Yeah, the question is, how many times are they gonna wipe because someone hits the button too early?
Who knows? Granted, I think I've been keeping whatever group I'm in for a while because I've just been watching the cutscene. Well, can you imagine if we had a Leviathan, Eggy?
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I wonder, what role would he have taken? Like, would he have taken Ifrit's role, or...
Probably Garuda's.
You think? So then, out of all of them, like, out of the three, who would have taken over who?
Like, I would love a Levana.
Yeah, that would be cool, actually.
Like, have it replace Ifrit.
And what, so you two can embrace the throes of combat?
Gotta deal with Scarmelion.
Who?
Final boss of Eorzea.
Okay. Currently dealing with all the fish. Oh, I remember the dire spoons and... Is that what they're called? Is it spoons?
Spoon, yeah. Like, they literally used to drain your teeth.
Not only that, but like, they would also blow up when you kill them, so you had to stagger them when you were doing this on content. But nowadays, you can just, not really care. I think you hit that a little too early. No, it's fine. Oh, right, because this is hard mode and not extreme, we actually have, railings.
Yeah, you have guardrails.
Yeah, this thing is OSHA compliant. Unlike the extreme, where if you fucked up, oh my god. I don't think you'd even be able to get revived. Your body would just fly off the ledge.
Yeah.
Although the Leviathan was like a bomb, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, Leviathan fucking slaps.
And then when you did the fight and eat it, you're like, wait a minute, I don't remember that.
let's be honest, Leviathan's demon is just a fucking second thing.
Yeah. Although, also another thing about the Eden raids in Shadowbringers, that's just the Order of Light's collective trauma being made manifest.
That and then just misremembering the fights.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't ever remember fighting Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, that got weird. So how many of those jokes did you hear when you were?
No, I heard the Flame Wingman joke.
Although out of all those fights, the fight versus Memory Shiva pissed me off the most because the setup was stupid. Like, it made sense, but it's like, why? Why do this? What is wrong with you?
Why did you make me do this?
Pretty much. Well, Leviathan taken care of. That was easy.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
I mean, Admiral, aren't I one of your people? This is where I started.
That I give thanks to old
Okay.
too.
Fine, I
for
see
his
how it
fine
is.
Solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes.
There we go.
Suffice it
You
to
just,
say,
I'm assuming you just
their
finished?
existence came as something
Yeah,
of a
just
shock,
finished Scarmelion.
as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential
I want
of
to
man.
say Scarmelion is voiced by the same person who voices
Though I am
Hermes /
but a
Xenos'
refugee
favorite
in this
fuckboy.
realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight.
Wow, you said that with such vitriol.
Know that I am too.
I'm assuming you
in
really
the
hate that guy?
combat arts of the Far East.
Let
It
me
may
put it like
seem
this.
outlandish to the Eorzean
Someone
eye,
did an animation
but you-
where it's like he's like doing
And I
like
will
the
see to it that
"Fuck
they
me,
are grateful.
savior of the savages,"
I have
and
no
it's
doubt
just
that
inside
your
the Warrior of
knowledge and
Light's head, and
skills
she
will
just
serve us
drop
well.
kicks him and starts beating the shit out of him.
Send me a link to that.
Besides, your art is
Gotcha.
not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
As someone else put it, there's never been a fuckboy so immense.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
I mean, it is weird
You are
that he was
privy to
such a
this information,
fanboy of,
but
our
Limsa
insane
Lominsa is
ex.
home to a certain
Or insane stalker,
secret
technically.
fraternity.
Yep, found it.
Its members are
Catharsis
trained
movie.
in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Wait, is this where you would have learned to go seek out the Rogues Guild after fighting Leviathan?
By my judgment, it should not be beyond
yes.
such individuals to adapt to the techniques
You know,
I
assuming
witnessed
you,
employ
you know,
with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your
yeah, because
style
this is
and
like
my
where they
own.
kind of like plant
Though
the
it seemed to me that you
idea
fought
because
differently
again,
in
this
the
is when
beginning.
Rogue came out.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Wait, so given Thancred's inability to channel ether, he wouldn't be able to perform the ninjutsu, right?
Though you may labour to believe it.
Yeah, no,
Thancred was
he's
once
basically
something
just
of
a
a
really
scoundrel
good
who
rogue.
fraternised with the criminal class in these parts.
Like he can't use ninjutsu.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
You know, I just realized I
But for a
said
chance
the
encounter
one
with
fucking
Alphinaud's
guardian
grandsire,
thing to
he
Funny
might
and
never
not
have
you.
left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken
There
up
we
his
go.
post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Wait, so why are Nymphilia and Y'shtola just like tearing down Thancred in front of Yugiri? It's like the man the man is trying to shoot his shot, and they're just taking it away from him.
Also, I just saw that. I just saw that
It would
fucking
seem there
picture.
is more to you
That
than
frame of
meets the
Thancred's
eye,
face.
Master Thancred.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to shoot his shot, girls, but it's like, no, he doesn't get to.
Minfilia, please, you're scaring the hose.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Yugiri, you didn't share your martial knowledge with the people here. You literally had 3 ninja running around. Because, like, I genuinely thought Yugiri would have been, like, the ninja teacher, you know? But
That would have
it's
been a
not.
nice little tie-in.
Yeah, it's not, though.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
I mean, it's kind of harsh when you think about it. With that whole cutscene, you know?
Which part?
So
I was in the middle of a cutscene of my own.
No, so after, we take down Leviathan, Y'shtola the Admiral speak that, the Sahagin only did that because they only summoned Leviathan because they were threatened. In which the Admiral counters, well, yeah, we were in their summoning, we were threatened in turn. Did you expect us to sit by and just let it kill us? And which, Y'shtola says, no, I get you do what you have to do. But at the same time, though, if you keep, antagonizing them, you keep killing, it's never gonna stop. So,
Yep.
I get where they're coming from, but...
Yeah, I might actually need to call it 15 minutes early.
Okay, that's fine. Because, we did get a lot done, actually. We did manage to take down Good King Mogomog, and I actually managed to get to Leviathan. I was sort of hoping to get a little more done, but it is getting, really late.
Yeah. And I don't want to push it.
Though I do find it weird that they're just now telling me to get to the criminal underground of Limsa. I could have sworn we were already part of it.
I'm gonna head out. You have a good night.
Alrighty, take care.
Yep. Don't forget to do your Zenless dailies.
I already did. Okay, bye. And I guess this is where, officially, you would get Ninja. Or you're supposed to start as Rogue and then get Ninja. But me being me, I kind of started ahead of time. So, whoops. Oh dear. So if anything, I believe this would be a good spot to call it. Let's see. Do the Maelstrom. Let me just do a quick search, because I need to know where I'm at in A Realm Reborn now. Ba, 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 ba. Realm Reborn. There we go. Now I just need it to work with me. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. So this Through the Maelstrom would be the finale of 2.2. And I guess next part we can just roll into 2.3 and so on. Okay. Oh, that was Discord. All right then. All right, so yeah, we'll end with this quest, and then next time, yeah, we'll do this one more quest, and then we'll end it. We'll end stream for the night. But, you know, that might be sooner rather than later. Alright, Minfilia, what do you have for us? Or rather, what's the problem now, I wonder?
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo.
But the better question is, how did he get that?
Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Eorzea's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady.
Uh-oh.
It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
You know it's bad when the music just stops playing.
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
What?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Oh god, they wrecked an entire island.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
It is done, my lord.
Oh no, what is this?
Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Oh no, why did I leave that thing alive? And that is through the maelstrom. So that actually finishes up patch 2.2, and this lets us roll into patch 2.3, Defenders of Eorzea. Alright, so we've made some decent headway. We managed to, like I said before, take care of the good King Moggelmog and beat Leviathan. Now all we need to do is run through Ramuh, and that should be that. For at least for 2.3, and then come in patch 2.4, that's where we'll run into Snowcloak and I believe Shiva? I believe? Could be wrong though. But hey, we'll see. But until then, everyone, this has been Rowan Veyron playing more of Final Fantasy XIV in my little Echoes of Eorzea retrospective. Thank you to everyone who joined in live. Thank you to everyone who's watching this as like a VOD. I appreciate your time. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Take care. Yeah.